This is it. This is the final war. Welcome back to the March of the Monsters, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Special Agent Spooky Clutter, joined as always by my fellow co-host, Special Agent Carter Sauce and Special Agent Danner Banner. Sorry, I'm just kind of like on a talking roll right now. This is episode 5, and this is one of my favorite Godzilla films in the entire franchise. Just like I said last night with Godzilla vs. Destroya, it's one I watched a lot as a kid. This one, I want to say I watched it a good number of times, though compared to a few others, I've watched a few others more. Yes.
You forgot someone.
Don't worry, I'm getting to it.
Okay.
Thank you. But yeah, I mean, so it's one of the few Godzilla movies that I'd say is a standout. With how many films are in this franchise, there's a lot of wacky stories. With that said, this has got to be the wackiest of them all. I'd say so. Yeah. Like a lot of them are kind of, oh yeah, no. Like, because watch this now. You boil it down to that. King Kong and how he fucking looked, right? The fact that there was no real human story, right? I mean, those were the ridiculous aspects. This has a ridiculous story. It has ridiculous characters, and it has a very, very gruff man with a fashionable mustache. And I told you last night, you're not gonna look at mustaches the same way again after you watch this movie. So yes, episode 5, Godzilla Final Wars. We are joined by J-Man in this epic crossover. How you doing, J-Man?
I'm good. My question is, will I just need regular drink, or is this movie going to make me want to drink?
That is to be determined. I'd say this. It has a pretty good opening. To give some context, this movie was released in 2004. This is the 50th anniversary for Godzilla. And this was a bookend, once again. Just like Godzilla vs. Destroya was a bookend for the franchise at that point until 98 came out and decided to shit the bed, and Toho was like, well, fuck. We can't leave the legacy of the 40-year-old franchise like this, right? So they were like, no. We'll come back with our own Godzilla and set things right. So this is where we entered into the Millennium series. And this was the end of the Millennium series. It was once again a complete reboot, referencing really only the first movie. And honestly, I don't know what else it's referencing, because there's a lot of characters and monsters in this movie. Monsters from other movies. a couple of which we have seen, just a couple, a few that you might have heard of. The thing is, there is no real direct continuity. And to this day, I still haven't found anybody that could say it because honestly, I don't think there is. This is just a movie that is celebrating 50 years of Godzilla, and it's doing it in the most bombastic way possible. You thought was crazy? No, you haven't seen anything yet. You've seen nothing. You will see it here, though.
Well,
anybody who was
maybe
watching
Godzilla
Wars,
standards.
well, yeah, for Godzilla standards, yeah.
Like greatest hits, maybe up to this point.
Yeah, you could say that. Greatest hits is a good little summary. It's just
A Royal Rumble.
kind of, yeah. It happens
of
more
the
often
Ring.
than you think.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring. Well, I mean, the King of the Ring is already Godzilla, so it's kind of. But look, we'll just get into it. This movie is batshit insane. That's all I'm gonna say.
All right.
All right, are we ready for this?
Yes.
All right.
Toho scope is beginning to shine.
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
Shine on. Shine bright, little light.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play.
So what the fuck's the deal with this shit?
I was watching Wayne's World the other day, and he's like 5, 4, 3.
You didn't say 2 or 1.
You don't say 2 or 1.
Why not?
Okay.
Classic. I'm sure Caleb hasn't seen it.
This already reminds me of a music video, and it's awesome.
Yeah. But what kind of genre of music, though?
Oh, does he have red eyes?
Eh?
Sony Pictures. The South Pole. Sony Pictures. Toho Pictures. Capcom Games. Introducing.
Now I'm getting Star Trek vibes.
Yep.
It's great.
Hold on to that. Hold on to that little bit mindset. Put a pin in it.
You serious?
Yes.
Good damage report.
Look at that old. Is that a sub?
No, it's not a sub. It's a flying craft.
Oh, okay.
No,
Toho
it's a school
Pictures.
bus.
Very
Toho Pictures.
Japanese school.
Capcom. Proud to present.
How do you know they don't take submarines to school?
Are proud to present. Godzilla Biohazard.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, is it weird
Yes.
though that
Hold your voices for the next couple minutes.
I'm afraid I can't do that. Those effects look like shit.
the fuck? Feels like a Top Gun opening. The fuck is this?
The Earth.
EDF verse.
What the ass?
I'm game. I'm game for it.
Huh? What? What about some 41?
I'm assuming we're going through a bunch of old Godzilla movies here.
Yeah. So
I saw the original there, but
right, we're going through 50 years of
Yeah.
Godzilla in this intro.
right.
You're seeing movies you haven't seen yet, fragments.
Why
We'll
did I
get
see
to it
the
eventually.
credit? Why did I see some 41 in the credits?
Hmm?
Some
think that's
41.
I think that was the production company. They do the music? Some 41?
That'd be fucking weird.
Yeah.
That's why I'm asking.
Just stay tuned. All right, just watch. This is important for you guys that watched Godzilla vs. Destroyer last night.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so remember when I wait, never mind. Hold up.
Stalin?
Why did that weird looking serpent remind me of? God, what was his fucking name? The fucking dragon from Dragon Balls.
It's fucking Joseph Stalin.
No, my friend, that is not Joseph Stalin.
Well, he fucking
Oh.
looks like him.
Let me ask you something. You ever see Joseph Stalin wielding a katana? You will.
Oh, dear. Oh, whoa. So, what PlayStation 2 game is this?
Godzilla Save the Earth.
That
It
an
actually
actual
came out
game?
around this time, believe it or not.
I'm just saying, these effects look like PS2 graphics.
Welcome to 2004, buddy.
I was 11 in 2004, boy.
180.
Wow. These shots only last like a microsecond.
Who the fuck are you? Phaser?
Mazer.
There you go.
Huh.
The cheese fest in a whole another way.
Mhm.
Captain Gordon?
Yes,
Are
sir.
you fucking kidding me?
Yes, sir.
No, fuck it. He's Stalin. I don't care what the movie calls him.
Okay, so you remember that Power Rangers thing I was telling you about?
Super
Yes.
Sentai, yeah.
Here we go.
Look at this. We get some martial arts too. How
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah. basically when Dekaranger was premiering along with Dino Thunder.
The camera work's not bad.
Mhm.
Yeah,
This is shot pretty good.
Yeah, like it gives me like the fucking Matrix vibes, like the training simulation with Neo and God, what was his,
Did you seriously about to call him Prometheus? You should get bitch slapped for that.
I'm sorry. God damn it! How did I forget his name? Lawrence Fishburne's character.
No,
How did I-
nobody give him the
Morpheus.
Morpheus, of course.
Christ almighty.
There
There it is, the old
Theseus in it.
Matrix shot.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah, bullet time.
Well, it was 2004.
Fuck, that movie changed everything. Like that changed a lot of
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
people ripped that style
Wait.
of filmmaking off.
Mhm.
Like
Is it
not in a
weird-
bad way. I mean, it's in a good way. I mean,
Okay,
Yep.
another thing. Why do I get the feeling that Paul W.S. Anderson was inspired
oh,
to do
probably
Resident
yeah.
Evil? Resident Evil with Mila Jovovich is doing some of these stunts.
Because when he had her do it, he was allowed to look at his grips and go, I'm hitting that.
You know, if you put like red and white sections in there, it could be Umbrella almost. Smart ass.
Forgetting I'm even watching a Godzilla movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't know it was martial arts Friday.
Right.
You know what's weird though? How their outfits, they look like fucking motocross protection.
True.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, you're right.
Like from the early 2000s, like old fashioned motocross.
Danner.
What?
I'm thinking about your Stalin comments. That's good.
Well, gee, they had to have known.
I don't know.
You can't look at him and say they didn't base his appearance off Stalin.
Maybe with the hat, but you forget that James Gordon does have a mustache. I don't know. With a name like Gordon, they could have made this guy a Russian.
Hmm.
What the fuck? Why does this outfit almost looks like a Nazi?
That's
Because
what they
you
look
can't.
like.
Striking. How do you strike?
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah.
Oh, I apologize. Oh, buddy. Otanashi.
Yeah.
Oh, misogyny. You know someone's going to look at it and say that, right?
Yeah, because they can't unsee it,
Oh
I guess.
God, I can't wait for your guys' show to come back. Your the War and Pop Culture. You got to talk about that Red Sonja bullshit. You have to.
Red
This
Sonja bullshit.
this remake of Red Sonja and saying she's going to be empowered and all this kind of shit. I'm like, the character was awesome to begin with. Like, what the fuck are you people talking about? Like,
By empowered, they mean desexualized.
Yeah.
that was the exact oh, what did they call it? Something like it won't be man candy or something like that. It was some
Eye
fucking
candy. Excuse me.
Male
For the male
gaze.
gaze.
yes.
Defense Force Museum.
Okay, so this creature right here, you would know who this is if we had gone through the movies beforehand, but this is a popular Godzilla villain named Gigan.
Okay.
Again, you kind of hit the nail on the head that this is like a greatest hits movie. You're going to see a rogues gallery of different Godzilla villains. Some you'll probably recognize.
Not bad practical effects though.
Yeah,
camera shot of them looking at it.
Sort of like a reference to sort of like the Ghostface Shrine in Scream 6.
No.
I wonder what would happen if they did if Toho and Capcom collaborated in making either a Godzilla game or a Resident Evil Gogeta crossover.
How? Why?
He looks like Jeff Goldblum's scumbag cousin.
Hey, watch your mouth. You know who that is? You wouldn't because he's older, but he's Emiko's boyfriend in the original 54 film.
Oh, is he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
that's him.
Damn, my bad.
That's right.
I keep my doggy for dinner.
I will kill anyone that hurts my dog.
Oh wait, these are Japanese people, not
Koreans.
Hey,
funny enough, I had Korean for dinner.
Did you make sure you weren't eating a dog?
It was pork.
Maybe in your taste buds.
Oh, look, the twins.
But this way, you're going to get more.
What the shit? Okay. When did this turn into fucking indie?
Oh my, this is fucking batshit crazy. Thank you for spelling it out for us.
You know, they really missed an opportunity of not making them conjoined.
This would be quite the movie if you were high.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Well, in that case.
Oh, now you've done it. I had to say something.
I still got some of this shit left. Kids don't do drugs.
You know, that's very green of you to turn your camera off while you do it.
I mean, it's just spray, but still.
Oh, fair enough.
CGI airplane.
Hey, you ever wonder what Japan thinks about New York?
No.
No.
You're about to find out.
Whoa!
Well, what?
Here we go.
Look at the Cadillac.
Pink Cadillac.
Yay. It's dude, that's a hypercolor pink. Don't be disrespecting Elvis Presley. Oh,
Okay. Again, what do you think modern audiences would think of this?
Great! Go for it!
oh shit.
American Principal Card, activate.
Oh,
What the hell?
Whoa! Oh my!
oh God!
Oh
Really?
my god, it's Man Bat.
Hey, buddy, did you just see a real bright light?
I'm gonna tell my you know what I'm gonna do? If I have kids, I'm gonna tell them this was gargoyles. I'm kidding. That will be an insult.
Is this just their way of saying fuck you for the 98 movie? So, fuck you, we'll destroy New York ourselves.
Well, you ain't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet. Don't worry. They'll show up here in a moment.
Channel C.
You don't want to turn it off, that's for sure.
Yeah. I sure as hell don't. This is a great time.
Shanghai.
Oh, save Mr. Miyagi.
Mhm.
Sydney.
Here we go.
They'd be thankful a giant slime
Hey.
monster isn't using that as a ramp.
What the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
You know what's funny though? It
What?
still has better CGI or effects than Jeepers Creepers 3.
It's a pretty low bar, but yeah.
That's yeah.
Okinawa.
Seriously, the CGI in that movie was inexcusable.
What the fuck is that? Looks like
Hey,
a
that looks like
teaser.
That looks like the hairy beast from Big Trouble in Little China, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Discount Vulcan Skull.
What's going on, Peter? He says, "What's up, man? Love seeing Don Fry in this, former Pride and UFC champion." So he's referring to Captain Gordon. That is Don Fry. Yes,
Now
sir.
Paris. Everyone's getting.
You mean Stalin?
Mm-hmm. That's Don Fry, former UFC champion.
Huh.
Arizona.
Oh.
Whoa!
Vancouver.
Oh shit. We're both still fairly far away from Vancouver, though.
What did Jamie Lee say to Tommy in the original Halloween, Tarantula Man, this man,
Man.
Ant-Man, or whatever.
Dude, oh my god. It's an Asian love child of Orlando Bloom.
That guy looks familiar.
Well, he's going to be in another Godzilla movie we're going to watch, but he doesn't have dreadlocks or facial hair.
I swear I've seen him before.
Oh, look at the somersault. Nice.
Do a barrel roll.
Hope you're doing well, Peter. How was the concert? Hope you had a good time.
Hey, Peter, how are you? Good,
Hope you're
sir.
doing well, man.
What the fuck?
Okay.
What the
More-
hell is this?
More context.
That's
That-
Godzilla's son.
Yes, sir. We haven't seen.
This movie's all over the fucking place.
I'm waiting
Mount
for that thing to
Fuji.
start singing.
I'm the baby, gotta love me.
Let me put it to you this way: the original version of Godzilla's son is much uglier than this. Much uglier.
You know what this reminds me of, or what it could remind me of, is if they somehow could get all the licensing, and you took all the '80s slashers and put them all in one movie, and just had a freaking showdown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh. Well, thank God.
Yep. Much better, and the concert was great. A fan is a fan now. A fan is now a fan. Sorry. Nice. Very good.
Oh, what the? Dude, why does this? Dude, this looks like something out of a Universal action, like a action show at Universal. Or
Look, now we're in Michael Bay territory.
Right.
Yeah.
or
Even the color palette.
or better yet, this just looks like some from promoting a fucking for a new PlayStation.
I just thought of Starship Troopers all of a sudden.
Mm.
I don't
I'm
blame
doing
you.
my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
I wonder
I ain't
how
do
Paul.
fucking shit.
I wonder how Paul Verhoeven would have done a Godzilla movie.
He probably would have added
He's
much
good.
needed satire.
Well, he's good with
Giant-
the social commentary too. Oh.
Mhm.
Giant ass crustacean.
Which is sort of why Showgirls is a bit misunderstood.
Mm.
It's not a good movie, but it's misunderstood with what they were going for.
Oh, look, there it is. Oh yeah, now I remember this. I remember this scene in general.
You kind of see what I mean with the Power Rangers now, yeah?
Yeah.
Look, it's been forever since I've watched Power Rangers, but I swear to God, I was getting these impressions when watching it.
Again, I don't blame you. What the
You see what I mean?
the fuck?
What did I fucking say? King Kong beating his fucking chest ain't got shit on this.
You told me to be silly, not retarded.
Oh,
Yep,
Could be
that
the
is
same
definitely
thing,
Power Ranger shit right
depending
there.
on the day.
I'm sorry, do I need to take another one?
Possibly.
I don't want to. 2 is enough.
Oh, you already had two.
It's always.
Oh.
Dude, all we need is a giant pot full of hot water, potatoes, corn, and spices, and we can have a crab boil. Uh-oh. Yeah. He's gonna shoot him in the eye, isn't he?
Is anyone going to deliver any cheesy one-liners?
There you go.
What the?
What the fuck? What the hell? Yeah. What the?
Oh no. No.
Beam me up.
What did I say about that Star Trek thing?
Forget Star Trek. I'm getting Kung Pao vibes now.
They're French. I bet you weren't expecting that.
Uh-oh. So he's getting ready to fire.
So, are they French aliens?
Dude, do you have a
No,
fucking...
they look like well, you'll see.
French aliens?
Mm-mm.
Are you sure? I want to see French aliens.
Sorry, when you see these guys, you're not going to be saying that.
Dude, what the fuck is... Like, seriously,
You'll
you
be
have
saying
riot
something
shields. What the
else.
fuck are those gonna do?
Preferably with shades and very long black coats.
Dude, get the fuck out of here with those fucking riot shields. They ain't gonna do shit.
Maybe you should get out of here with that farmer's tan, son. This ain't
Fuck
the
off.
barnyard.
So what?
Nani? You alive? Wait. It's a trick. Get an axe.
Do you need a Norwegian to explain that that's not really him? That's a thing. It's something imitating him. Get away, idiot.
She says from another planet? That's what aliens means.
Die. Ow. Okay, that shot was like opening up the Ark of the Covenant.
Pretty much.
It's bright enough.
See?
Oh.
Less Frenchy and more Matrixy.
With a little
There.
bit of Cyclops.
Mm-hmm. You got the Asian Morpheus, and then next to him is the Asian Neo. Sort of.
That looks like a sun to me.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Hey, it already passed Uranus? I hear one of yours, and I could hear the English dubbing.
Right, me. It's most likely Carter.
No, mine's lower.
I'm just saying it's kind of interesting. I could actually hear the dub from one of you, but taking off my headphones, like, yeah, they're speaking Japanese. That's what I'm hearing.
Okay.
That's good though.
Yeah.
Here's the great merger. Wayland Yutani merges with EDF.
Oh god damn it! Or
What the
lot
fuck?
happy birthday.
Whose
Do one-
birthday is it? Wait, what?
My name's Jay because my real name is too difficult to say. Your tongue.
So this just turned into Armageddon.
Well, you know, Godzilla's always been a disaster movie, really. Oh,
Yeah. Have you forgot this is Godzilla?
I have
Yeah.
actually. It turned into a freaking sci-fi.
Turn into a big ass fever dream.
Oh, this is just great, though, guys.
I'm not saying it was aliens,
But
but it was aliens.
aliens. What the fuck is she wearing?
Forget what she's wearing. What she's saying is just stupid.
Right?
Oh my god, Asian Steven Spielberg.
Don't lay into him or anything. Stupidity. You know what? This pretty much sums up like American media these days. This stupid bullshit discussions.
Yeah.
This is it right here. And that's what you do. You turn the shit off.
Change the fucking channel.
Hey sis. What the fuck? Ada Wong?
How the hell do you get Ada Wong from that?
Well, like Krauser said, if it ain't the bitch in the red dress.
Is that a fucking dresser? That is a leather jacket. Maybe
But
I need to
there's
call
also a
you
skirt.
Bubba, huh? With that farmer stand of
Fuck off.
yours?
Fuck you. They're black.
No.
You
No
know
blinking
he's
eyelids. No.
you know he's an imposter because he didn't blink. Oh, by the way, close your eyes. Way to gift wrap that one for me. God, what a crock. Fuck, that
Well,
trailer was awful.
wait, trailer for the Crow?
No, close your eyes. Acolyte.
Oh,
Oh god. Oh shit.
I think that one deserves its own warm pop culture episode.
Hmm.
My what? Your dog, dumbass.
See?
Shit, man, he had the right idea.
Yeah.
And guess what? He didn't need to see no blinking eyelids to know the difference.
Right.
Okay, so what are we thinking so far? Thoughts?
This movie's weird. Like, really fucking weird.
It's really weird. It's
All
but
over
it's
the
entertaining,
fucking
though.
place.
Dude, this is basically it's like the fucking the writer is playing fucking ad libs or mad libs, whatever.
Mad Libs.
Thank you.
Hey, it has a narrative, and they are focusing on human characters.
But there's something about them that just are not really resonating with me. They're just kind of there.
Are they as there as the King Kong versus Godzilla guys were?
Oh, this is already better than that movie.
Well, at least on entertainment value.
Oh, he knows.
So, do they do like a body church thing too?
Hmm?
Oh, lame. Yeah, forget the Matrix. It looks more like Cyclops.
Look how he has his arms. Like the way he was just kind of like very wide.
Yeah.
To answer your question, Carter, no, this isn't Armageddon.
Oh my god, this is so much better than Armageddon.
No, it's just like the thing.
It's more
God
entertaining, really.
Not knowing who to trust.
I mean, that's at a base
let
level,
me guess.
yeah.
Yeah, this is a whole bunch of shit in one bag.
Here we
man.
go.
Invasion of the Body Snatchers, or no?
Yeah. Oh my god, it's Stalin. No, it's Stalin. He is not Captain Gordon.
He is Captain Gordon.
No,
Yes!
Jim Gordon is Captain Gordon.
No, that's Commissioner Gordon, sir. Get it right.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
There, year one. Year one.
I ain't talking year one. I'm talking James Gordon, Batman Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Knight. That's Commissioner.
Arkham Origins, fuck you.
Arkham City, fuck you too.
Arkham Origins, he was captain in Arkham Origins.
Arkham Asylum and Arkham City,
Oh,
Commissioner.
Was that a duck?
Yes, it was a duck.
No, you can't fuck it.
Shut up.
Yes, I am. What are you going to do about it? Oh no. He's an alien too now. It is Invasion of the Body Snatchers.
Told you.
That's okay. Because if the invasion of the body snatchers ever came across these guys, they'd be screwed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Watch it.
X-Man.
I could crush you like a woolum.
Wait, what? They still bleed? Like red? Not
Yeah.
green? Not purple?
Nope.
Huh. I can't tell if you're bleeding. Your coat's red.
Yeah, that way bad guys can't see me bleed. This guy's got the right idea. He wore the brown pants.
Looks like the leather jacket the bitch wears in T3.
Oh yeah.
Terminatrix.
Well, on some kind of similar. I shouldn't say the exact same.
Okay.
Now we got a nice souvenir. Carter.
Fuck off.
Imposter.
Let me guess.
Gary.
Let me guess. The dog doesn't even the dog knows it's not him.
Yeah, because the dog can tell you ain't blinking either.
Yeah.
Why are you so defensive of this guy, huh? It's like isn't he one of the Earthlings? Clint? What the hell is Eastwood?
Piss on him.
Please do.
Ooh. Ooh.
Are these aliens retarded or something?
Yes, they are. That's why he's laughing.
Yeah. It's like, you fell for the oldest drug in the book. Ahoy, hoy, I am Stalin.
Oh, there you go. He ain't putting up with anybody's shit.
No.
Oh, we're gonna get a crack in the face like in the thing.
Ew. The fuck?
Well, there's something you don't see every day.
Well then.
Everybody's like, nope, I ain't seen a face split twice.
Pretty much, yeah. By the way, just to remind everybody, this is a Godzilla movie.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, you know what? It's like, well, at the beginning it was.
I got your food supply right here.
Come on, Stalin. Blow their heads off.
Too bad,
Okay.
because I'm gonna have to fuck it
He
up
looks
for
more. He looks more like a Vulcan. That guy.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's his eyes.
Yeah.
you. Useless. It's futile, asshat.
Stay with us, J-Man. I like to play the odds. I want to try.
What do you mean, wait? Fight!
Excuse me? You know you talk too much.
Force.
Shoot him. Shoot him. Shoot him. Come on. Use your Stalin sword.
Hmm.
Uh-oh.
You gotta be kidding.
Oh, no.
And in Danner's headcanon, Stalin. Save
Yeah.
Stalin.
What a weird thing to say.
Wow, I think we found something with worse continuity than Friday the 13th and Halloween.
Yikes.
Oh, I always like to think of it as its own self-contained story.
Now, this movie doesn't connect to anything else after.
Right. I mean,
Okay.
I say loose continuity because the presence of the other monsters, you'd have to know who they are based on the movies you
Yeah,
watch.
okay.
So it's loosely connected to the rest of the Godzilla franchise, but you're not going to see things like Mecha Godzilla. You're not going to see Destroya. There's a few characters in here that were left out of the roster for whatever reason.
It's a fucking action movie.
Terminator 2, anybody?
This is a Godzilla movie. I promise. But you see, look at it this way. Would you rather have King Kong versus Godzilla's human story than something like this? Or would you rather have this, where it's like, okay, yeah, there's not a lot of monster action at the moment, but it's supplemented with a curious alien plot with, well, over the top kung fu. and this.
I'll take the latter.
One thing you can say is that this movie is not boring. It has
That's
plenty
true.
going on. I love that. Captain Gordon.
Stalin.
Stalin with
Potato,
a fucking
potato.
katana.
You call him what you like, I'll call him what I like. How about that?
Ah, it's Stalin.
Eh.
Looks too much like Stalin to not be mistaken for anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, no hitchhikers.
How is he even holding on to that bike right now?
Right? How are your boots still intact?
Yeah, like how are they not smoking?
Okay, that's when you batter up. I was gonna say that's when you get the bat out.
Buddy, your whole body is the bat.
Well, in this case, it was the bike.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, giant monsters.
Excuse me. Sorry.
It looks like a
Oh my god, look at that thing.
Dude,
It has
what
a
the
beak.
fuck?
That's a big cock.
Look like he's the gangster. There's a little mohawk and everything.
Release all the monsters. Whatever you say, Rita.
I'm totally subtle. Again, this a PlayStation 2 game?
Would you believe that Gigan actually looked more like a chicken than he does now?
Oh
When
yeah,
they first
robot
introduced
chicken.
him,
Nah.
he looked a lot more ridiculous. But story for another time.
Still, it's a big cock.
Yep.
No, not the dreadlocks.
Don't you just love this guy's hand gestures?
Yeah,
Oh,
totally subtle.
You know, this suddenly became Independence Day if you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Independence Day, not Resurgence.
Right. Oh yeah, this is still a thing.
Oh yeah.
Where's Big Daddy?
Good question.
What's his name?
Milla.
The
Minnow.
name of the name of Godzilla's son. It's a strange thing.
Really? Why are you bringing the guy that wanted to kill you on board?
Because he got the shit kicked out of him, so the mind control is no longer affecting him, or something.
So you just gotta beat the shit out of him.
In this particular case, yeah. I don't know.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. You know what that means.
At the halfway point.
Yeah.
Wow. And no, Zilla does not count as seeing Godzilla by
No, he doesn't, but don't worry, we're going to see him again.
Oh. Yay.
Oh, believe me, you're gonna see why.
Excuse me.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yep.
You'll be very satisfied, like everybody else was.
Yeah, I'm sure. Mm-hmm.
It's actually kind of funny.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The hell is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm referencing.
Of course I know. Why do you think I was saying that?
Oh, I love this guy. I love Gordon.
Stalin.
Gordon.
Stalin.
You will die on that hill, and I'll be the one to do it. Gordon all the way.
Oh, here we go.
I like that special effect.
Yeah, sure.
We're fighting. It's a suicide mission.
Make it so.
fucking sword.
I know, you're waiting for it.
See it in action? Damn
Mhm.
straight.
Don't worry, it's not just for show.
Good. Be like the Ninja Turtles weapons in Secret of the Ooze.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the wake up Godzilla.
Mm-hmm.
To change our future, to change our fate.
Well, you could have showed a little enthusiasm.
Right.
This will change the fate of the human race.
Remember, he's the captain. He's got to be stoic, right?
But he's stalling.
This music's funny, man.
I love this song. It's one of my favorite songs in the franchise.
The fuck's your deal, Neil?
That's the guy that got his ass kicked by the group of other fighters.
Yeah, I know.
It took me a while to realize that was him
Yeah,
when I watched this movie over the years. I was like, "Who the hell is this guy?" Some random guy is just screaming at the sky. This is great.
Just give me my croissant.
Yeah, it looks like a high tech version of Outpost 32, huh?
Yeah, what the?
It's like Shaq, but the Walmart brand.
we have no choice.
Seriously, that thing just looks like the robot chicken.
World's going to hell, so we need Godzilla.
I hate that fucking shirt.
Which one? The Hawaiian one or the other one?
The holy one. You can see his nipples.
Oh,
I'll
never
take
noticed
the,
that until you pointed it out. But
Okay, how the
I'll-
fuck did you
I'll
miss?
take the Hawaiian shirt. Come on. Who the fuck doesn't like a Hawaiian shirt once in a while?
all
Okay.
right.
I mean, shouldn't most workplaces have Hawaiian shirt day?
Sure.
I like my Hawaiian shirt.
Uh-oh. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Wakey, wakey, life's at stakey.
There
Welcome
we
back.
go.
I have returned. See, it's like a mesh shirt.
Yeah.
Wait, did he just kill
Those,
them?
and,
Yes,
and those
Oh.
two boys were about 2
Serves
days
right.
away from retirement.
and
No,
that's
they
Danner's
weren't.
line.
I don't even say retirement. They were 2 days away from getting fired.
Get over here.
Eat lead, you big cock.
What?
Wait, what?
Lost his head.
Bob
Heads
goes
up.
Louise.
What?
Greetings. I'm Joseph Stalin, and I'm kicking your ass already. Just so
Uh-oh.
subtle in his evil nature.
Mhm.
He's got more subtlety than the Emperor or the Green Goblin. I'm on your side, asshole!
Is it weird though that the interior looks like a futuristic version? It's like Star Trek meets The Hunt for Red October.
Or you could just say a futuristic version of the Red October.
Yep. Red October standing by.
His face
It's
looks so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little derpy.
Okay, here we go. Everybody, a moment of silence for this. Here you go, Danner.
Oh, pfft.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
Oh,
that was
Godzilla
easy.
kicking some ass. Tuna head.
That's
Next.
right. That went about as expected, right? The bitch
Yeah.
wouldn't last very long against the real Godzilla, and now we know how it would have gone.
New
Boom.
Guinea.
Too easy.
Told you it'd be a nice payoff.
Yeah. Ew.
What the fuck?
I will not be stopped by a tiny net.
Joe, come here, you. Dude, he's about to straight up yeet that motherfucker. Yeet the bitch.
Holy shit.
Well, that's all Frodo had to do.
Right?
I'm gonna tell my wife there's a movie you have to watch.
I'm gonna need me a big old can of bug spray.
He is the bug spray.
You can see where they were. The MonsterVerse was building on this look, kind of
A little bit, yeah.
a bit. Like,
This Godzilla design is actually one of my favorites.
oh yeah.
Yeah. Got a good
I mean,
slim look to him.
if we're talking about people, is it animatronics? Or is there someone in there?
It's someone in there.
Okay, so if we're looking at people in the suit, it's not bad.
Mm-hmm. So this little story bit doesn't make any sense. I, for the life of me, do not have any idea what he's talking about.
I think he's referring to the nuclear fire.
Carter, they didn't initiate Judgment Day. The world is still intact, or it was, by the time Godzilla was defeated.
It's a
This is what I
backstory.
mean.
It's a backstory we don't know about, I guess.
Yeah. They're giving kind of a reason why Godzilla's like destroying civilization, but it's like, well, most of civilization's already destroyed thanks to these aliens. What more can he do? You know what I mean?
Like,
Well,
he-
fuck them.
Yeah, he's just.
Oh yeah, I get to finally say this. There's a Temple of Doom reference in this movie. We'll be seeing it here a little later. For anyone who cares.
Mhm.
Okay.
Sorry if I seem bored out of it. I'm just exhausted from working today, so apologies.
Okay.
Well, it's 11:21 here, so
No, it's 10:21 on my end.
Dude, it's 11:21 for J-Man.
I know. I'm just
Me.
saying on my end as well.
Which is 2 hours.
like, the movie's not boring me. It's just it's been a long day. That's all.
Yeah.
I mean, it's only 9:21 for me, but I'm still tired as shit.
The snow can do that to you.
So can my job.
Fair enough.
Oh, please let him drive.
I was right off a
This
fucking
fucking
cliff.
movie's throwing everything in there.
Yes.
Oh, look at this thing.
It's pretty weird.
Dude, those fucking eyebrows.
So here's
are
your
totally-
Royal Rumble. Though it's actually a
Oh,
bit of
yeah.
an unfair match because it's like 3-on-1.
All right,
But
now
it's
we're talking
Godzilla.
here. Get some shit done now.
And just you watch. It's great.
Oh, Godzilla looks like he has buck teeth. Got the fangs. Well, it's got one up on Requiem. At least you can see what the fuck's going on.
Right?
That fucking wait, that fucking run that monster did. It looked like a fucking Power Rangers monster running. Oh yep,
He
I
just
could
did
definitely
a
see.
skid mark thing, like he was on a
Right.
BMX bike.
Right?
Ooh,
Damn.
Catch.
That was a fucking
Oh,
wrestling
shit.
move. Oh shit. Honda.
I love this movie.
Yeah, Zilla went out like a bitch.
Exactly as he should.
Wait, so that winged creature, was that supposed to be Rodan?
It is Rodan, yes.
Down she goes.
Batter up.
Oh, this is cheesy as fuck, man.
Go! Go!
That was not a goal. He blocked it, remember?
Oh.
Doing a victory dance. No,
That's a badass shot right there.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's perfect. Go hang out with Bilbo if you're gonna do shit like that.
Dude, did he just fucking go Super Saiyan?
Dumbass.
All right, you Asian David Bowie looking motherfucker. Bring it on.
All right, so we're going to be bringing it back to Independence Day here for this.
Clearly.
War of the Worlds, man.
Oh, believe me, it's Independence Day. You'll see why here in a second. Oh, a couple seconds, a few minutes.
In a few hours.
Fire!
Forget about this guy.
Him? Yeah, that guy. He's there. Phaser?
Mazer.
No,
No,
Glass
no,
just got a
phaser.
force field.
Just like Star Trek, phaser. I'm stalling.
Hello, boys.
Oh, let me guess.
Boys.
Wait. Oh, no. Don't think it.
Carter doesn't shut up. I'm going to have to mute his mic.
Yeah.
Spoiling shit. I mean, it's pretty predictable anyway, but...
I mean, well, it could have made this whole scene worse. Before he was able to get in, some pouty motherfucker came in and crashed into him saying, "I saved you, dummy."
Dumb. No, we don't need that shit.
Fuck, I hate that movie.
Oh, yeah.
By the way, wrong kid died. Hey, that's how you could perfectly sum up Rose Tico's character in The Last Jedi. The wrong kid died.
So, yeah, Independence Day.
Yep.
And it works.
Wasn't as good as Independence Day, though.
Eh.
We're talking about Cousin Eddie here. Think about it.
Well, it wasn't meant to be better than Independence Day.
Yeah, and I'm allowed to have that opinion.
Of course. Like I said, this movie is completely ridiculous.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got your clear pop culture references in the plot.
Joseph Stalin.
Yet it made it in a time where movies weren't going for that cheesy, ridiculous nature. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It knows that it is.
What? Hey.
Come on, use the Stalin sword. Oh yeah, they exist. Oh.
Godzilla.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt the back.
What the hell is that thing?
One of Godzilla's obscure villains who had his own movie.
Oh.
Well, his own versus movie with Godzilla. Both of them did, actually, from the 60s.
Hmm.
Well, one of them was a little bit more from the 70s.
Hmm.
Very cheesy, by the way.
Quilly. Come on, Stalin, kill him.
Kind of sucks, doesn't it? What's the matter?
She took his sword, that bitch. He didn't even flinch because he's that much of a badass.
Fuck you, bitch, I'm Stalin.
Does that make her mouth say tongue?
Sure.
Damn. So, full disclosure, this isn't the first time that the Godzilla franchise has introduced aliens into their narrative.
I'm not surprised.
Then you probably won't be surprised that it was mainly occurring during the 60s.
Hmm.
Oh, do you guys think that maybe it was the 50s more so than the 60s that had the sort of alien craze as far as
Hmm.
film is concerned?
Hmm.
Because, I mean, you had, like, the thing from another world in the 50s, right?
Did more of the worlds come out in the 50s?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So the Day the Earth Stood Still was in the 50s.
Right.
That's a good movie, actually. Really
Oh,
good
yeah.
movie. Sci-fi classic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is that who I think it is?
Who?
Ghidorah?
I don't know. Is it? Guess we'll find out here in a second. Well, there's that mushroom cloud type thing you saw on -1 right there.
Hmm.
Albeit very different, but the effect is still the same in the end. Boom.
That's a good backdrop they're fighting on, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. What?
Shall we dance?
They're mercy fighting. Oh my god. Oh, that hurt Godzilla.
Mm.
Oh.
I had another one.
What the?
I just got different hands.
They look like double-bladed chainsaws.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 times the groovy, right?
Yeah. Oh. Would somebody just shoot this guy already? Hang on.
Hmm. You good over there?
Eh,
You okay?
yeah, just had to stretch for a bit.
Gotcha.
And get some water, like I said. In case you didn't hear that.
Yeah, sorry. I didn't hear them.
Ah,
My apologies.
no worries.
So this is kind of turning into a little bit of Dragon Ball Z. I'm not going to lie. You'll see why here in a bit.
Perhaps.
Double teaming bastard.
Son of a fuck.
To a certain point, I am enjoying this, but again, how do you go from 1954 to something like this?
Yeah. I know.
But
I know.
That's
you can say
fine.
that about a lot of franchises, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, it would be a lot harder to accept if the franchise hadn't already dived into silly direction
yeah.
in its history. So for me, it's not very jarring because I've seen cheesier movies in the franchise.
Yeah.
Like straight up silly. Like this is action silly, but there's others that are. I mean, you've already seen one of them, King Kong versus Godzilla. Need I say more? You know what I mean? Now this thing's gonna come into effect. She straight up stabbed him with that thing.
Yep. I forgot. That guy's name is Kazama, right?
No, Kazama was the guy that did a kamikaze.
Oh,
This is Ozaki.
okay. The reason why is because I just did a search on this guy,
Mm-hmm.
and it turns out he played in Kakuranger or Alien Ranger.
Alien Ranger.
Yep. Oh, what the hell, dude? Why do those fucking saw blades? Why do they fucking remind me of the fucking Cenobite from Hellraiser 3? You know, the one with the compact discs.
Oh, I mean, I was gonna say the Hellraiser knockoff in Cabin of the Woods.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, heads up.
Oh, he can still function without a head though.
Oh, what?
Doesn't matter. He's screwed anyway.
Yeah. Oh, the fucking Matrix.
So here's that Dragon Ball Z thing I was talking about, kind of. Yes, that's right. His hair is now
Spiky.
yeah.
Hmm.
Why? Well, you could ask that same question about this entire movie, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Hmm.
That's where the Last Jedi got the throne room scene from.
Nah.
Hey.
Oh, cheap shot.
Kind of is, actually.
Bitch!
One of the few moments I actually like in that movie.
Ugh.
I like the way it's shot. I mean, the cinematography of it all.
Oh.
What? What the fuck? Fucking Deadpool?
Sure.
My sword, bitch.
I'm stalling.
Oh, there's the sword in action.
What the fuck?
Yeah, so it turns out they didn't like Invasion of the Body Snatchers that or Thing that. It was merely just, well, they made duplicates. Kept the originals alive.
Interesting. I managed to escape somehow.
Somehow.
No.
Oh no!
No.
I don't want to say it.
Don't you dare say it. I was thinking it, but I'm not saying it.
Hey man, could it be any worse than trying to explain how and why Anakin can be a Force ghost and watch over his fucking Padawan, but not intervene when his goddamn grandson is turning to the dark side?
I don't know. Somehow Palpatine returned is just lazy writing.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I can get past lazy writing and chalk up to it being stupid, but I can't get past to something like, well, they decide to give Force Ghosts the ability to hit people and summon lightning to burn a tree, and yet they can't be bothered to stop the dark side use killing their friends, right? Like, you ever ask yourself if Yoda can summon down Force lightning, why the hell didn't he intervene when Rey was fighting Palpatine in Episode 9?
I have no idea.
Why the hell were they just voices in her fucking head as she stared into space? That's a problem.
It is. I'm stalling.
Oh, what?
Don't forget, former UFC champion.
Stalling.
Really, bitch? Yeah, bitch.
That is great.
Now I want that coat. And that
Same.
katana.
And that mustache.
Sure, why not?
I'm stalling.
What does that make you?
Eh.
All right, here's that Dragon Ball Z thing.
All that for just a drop of blood.
Yep, the Matrix right there. When Neo is fighting Mr. Smith in the subway tunnel, he's like, "Bitch, please."
Oh, get it? It's a nice
Temple of,
parallel.
Temple of Doom reference right there.
There you go. That's your Temple of Doom reference. Just breathe. It'll be okay, Tanner.
Yeah.
Something funny?
I'm actually curious what his laugh sounds like in the Japanese dub. Like how much different it is to the English dub we're listening to.
Damn. How the fuck are you guys hit? You guys shoot like a bunch of stormtroopers.
Well, she just got laid, if you think about it. Getting shot in the shoulder like in Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
True.
Oh, look. See? Convenient explosion.
Yep.
Hey, look. Look. Here comes...
Everything's convenient.
Come on, back to the ship. Hey, hold
Stalin.
on. Well, just let me just grab these blaster pistols with me for research
already has them.
purposes. Dude, wait a second. Where's the bodies?
Good question. Maybe the
They
aliens
disappeared.
harvested them.
Oh, God.
Perhaps. I'm stalling.
Oh.
Owie.
That guy looks like the coward in Train to Busan.
That's what she said.
Jesus.
Sayonara, asshat. You come in peace, and guess what? You go in pieces, asshole.
Very original.
Oh, yeah. This is a Godzilla movie, by the way.
Yeah,
I love how they keep sidelining Godzilla through this whole movie.
it's true. It's like, by the way, Godzilla, he's right there.
He's
you know,
here.
the king of the monsters. Like,
You could see them in the editing room going, "Oh yeah, we got to put a Godzilla shot in there now."
yeah.
Cut to that. Oh, back to the people. Like it's going from set piece to set piece, but there's no connective tissue.
Right.
Really, like I mean,
Again, it's like you said. It's like a greatest hits album.
Yeah.
I do like the
Godzilla.
backdrop here though of the models.
Yeah.
Like everything this burnt to crisp.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. This is a thing.
King Ghidorah, motherfucker.
You
So is that
already saw
supposed-
it coming.
Yep.
Of course. Ghidorah.
What was your first hint? Besides the wings.
The fact that it was clearly three heads kind of stuck together.
Mm.
That just didn't feel like a complete monster yet. I still like the King Ghidorah meme, though.
Which one?
You know, where you got the two heads who look mean, and then you got the retarded one.
Oh, the
yeah.
derp one. Yeah, the derpy one.
Yeah, that version of Ghidorah was from the King of the Monsters 2019 film.
Hmm.
Well, that's one you haven't watched, right? You've seen
Sure.
the other ones, the other MonsterVerse films, for the most part.
I've seen like a little bit of Kong. I've seen 2014,
Mm-hmm.
and I've seen Godzilla versus Kong.
Okay.
But I've only seen that one once in theaters.
Dude, they look like fucking golden proton streams.
Don't cross them.
Too
Yeah.
late.
Think of all life on Earth ending as we know it. Teleprotonic reversal.
I'm sorry, Danner, but I'm terrified beyond the capacity for rational bullshit.
It's not really rational if it's bullshit.
It's true, but that is the point. Or maybe I'm
Sure.
just an idiot. Or both.
Holy shit.
It's like a goddamn vampire, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess so. I'm stalling.
You're never gonna let that go.
No! You told me about a mustache. I was expecting like one of those twirly mustaches, not Joseph Stalin.
Well, what I said still rings true. You're not gonna look at it the same.
I guess. He may be named Captain Gordon, but as far as I'm concerned, it's Stalin.
He's charging up the spines. Yeah, I'll give you something to
Overload.
fucking bite. That's got a sting.
Just lost the primary head.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the other one.
Now save the retarded one for last.
Right? I was about to say. You just imagine seeing this in theaters for the first time. It's like,
Well,
Yeah.
Caleb, you know
Mhm.
when you said when people think of Godzilla, they think of cheesiness, and this
mhm.
may be why.
It's not so much this one. You haven't seen the other ones where,
That's true.
like, look, this one, for all its ridiculousness, it's an action film. And that's how people mostly remember this particular one. But there are other ones like King Kong versus Godzilla that people mainly reference.
Yeah.
And then there's a few others where they're extra cheesy, but there's no action. So take all the cheese factor, but get rid of the kung fu and the action. Eh. Watch alongs for
So,
another time. Keep in mind also, I was a kid when I was watching this movie. You can imagine.
Oh yeah, I could see if I was a kid watching this.
Mm.
I was like 25 though in 2004. But
Yeah.
anyways, if I was a kid, I would have ate this stuff up. I think.
Yeah. That's me. She undid her hair too.
Stalin.
Don't forget
Oh
about
my
Barney.
god.
It's Barney.
Son.
He's like, who the hell are you?
Careful, I'm stalling.
Goddamn lizard.
Oh, get it? It's symbolism.
Barney. Come on, say it, Danner. Say it.
Say what?
Damn it, you missed.
I don't get it. What, Stalin?
Yes.
Oh.
You've been consistent with it. Every time
Yeah.
he's on screen, you pop it out.
Yep. Yeah, but it's usually when it's just him, though. Not a wide shot of everyone else.
Okay.
Plus, I was just going to say, fuck you, you're grounded.
Follow him. He's going back to the water there, Shorty.
Thank you. His first atomic breath.
Excuse me, I'm stalling.
Of course I did.
Let's create some mini Stalins, huh?
No.
Continue the red army.
Half-breed Stalins?
Exactly.
Continue legacy of the red army.
Have you ever been to Japan? No, neither have I, but I want to.
Me too.
Same here. Hi, I'm Stalin, and this is my dog.
Rasputin.
Now the real question is, who's gonna clean all this shit up?
I don't think that's very relevant at the moment until
Who
we start
gives a fuck?
repopulating. Okay, all joking aside, I love this shot. Being that I saw this movie, this was the last Godzilla movie that came out until 2016. Well,
You mean
2014. Yeah, no other Godzilla movies. This was it.
When was Shin Godzilla?
2016. I get chills.
Bravo!
I get chills every time I see that. So the last Toho Godzilla movie until 2016. So 12 years.
I'm still on.
Fucking, what is it? Asian David Bowie.
Asian boat.
That may be one of the most ridiculous movies I've seen, but
Oh, yeah.
entertaining at the same time.
Pretty enjoyable. Like, you could say it's dumber than King Kong versus Godzilla all you want. It has crazier shit, but
Yeah.
this is a way better movie if you ask me.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree, Dana.
I mean, shit, like just the Godzilla design alone, right? I mean, it's like no contest.
Yeah. And incorporating all those other monsters, including Zilla, which, I mean, again, just felt like a big fuck you for existing.
Oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. The fact that he only lasted, what, 12 seconds? I had to go back and count.
Probably less.
10 to 12 seconds.
Like, you can't really count when he just lands and then roars. We gotta wait till he actually starts running. He does that big jump, comes down, tail whip, atomic breath, bada bing, bada boom, he's toast.
I knew that tuna head wasn't up to much.
By the way, if Godzilla really wanted to burn Zilla even more harshly, it's like, the animated series is better than your movie. Because it is.
Indeed.
There's a reason why we incorporated the little bit of that theme into the intro.
Yes. Sorry, just indulging in the nostalgia of the music. But yeah, I mean, you can imagine having a young Godzilla fan, like a kid, watching this, watching all these movies, and then getting to this one, and it's like, I mean, your brain is just exploding with holy shit. You know,
almost like this is the end game of Godzilla.
In a way,
Yeah.
with the entire rogues gallery of monsters, that's exactly what it is. And it's 50 years. That's half a that's a century of Godzilla, you know?
Yeah. Exactly. All right, I'm stalling.
Oh, there's Zilla. My only thing is, I wish there were more monsters, though, like a few other ones, because like it would have been interesting to see Destroya again, maybe see Mechagodzilla.
The movie is way too long, I think, for what it is, for what it was doing. It didn't need to be that long.
It is a little. It's bloated.
Yes.
Yeah.
But and you know what? I was more into the monster fights in it.
Well,
like,
yeah.
I like some of the martial arts scenes in it and everything, but it, like, they kept kind of like cutting away from the monster stuff too much, sidelining Godzilla.
Yeah.
So that could have been. It's like there's so much crammed into this movie.
Yeah.
That it's almost like you're trying to things you enjoy. There's a lot of it you enjoy, even though it's a big cheese fest. Like, let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's cheesy. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
I mean,
there are some good things about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of strong points for me personally. And I mean, just getting it out of the way, this is one of my favorite Godzilla movies in the entire franchise. And I fully acknowledge how cheesy it is, and it's one of the reasons why I love it. I mean, once again, watching it as a kid, being such a big fan of the franchise, being a fan of the kung fu fights, you know, that sort of genre of film, and then of course Godzilla.
Yeah.
And then this roar at the end credits.
But even with the kung fu shit, like I was gonna add in there, I would rather watch more of that little fat Canadian kid playing with the toys than that.
Okay, that's not me.
And again, I'm a fan of cheesy kung fu movies too. So
yeah, I mean, look, So, as I said before, this isn't the first time that the Godzilla franchise introduced aliens. There's another Godzilla movie called Destroy All Monsters, which is essentially this movie. The only difference is that uh, every monster is attacking the world, including Godzilla. And the story focuses more on the humans trying to relinquish the aliens' control over the monsters. That one, I'd say, is a lot more boring in the sense like you don't have the kung fu fights, the characters aren't as interesting, but it was an end game style for that too, for that film, because at that point it was the tail end of the 60s. You already had Toho putting out their other monster films aside from Godzilla. And so all these monsters came together in this final movie. Now, Destroy All Monsters is mainly famous for the last 15 minutes of the film, where all the monsters get together and have a big Royal Rumble. Though, obviously, for me, Godzilla Final Wars did it better. It was more entertaining. Just on pure entertainment. I mean, going from 1954 to this one, it would be pretty jarring. Like, my God, this is the same franchise. This is the same character. But the way I would pitch it to you guys is you had to have sat through the other films of the franchise first. Though I did just want to show you guys these because these were just some of my favorites, and we can always tackle more of these Godzilla films in the future. And it's also it's kind of fitting anyway because the MonsterVerse is very much in this style, where the human characters aren't very interesting. You're not necessarily going there for the human characters. I mean, the only one that had the strongest human characters, I mean, it was Godzilla 2014, and then parts of Kong Skull Island, mainly because of John C. Reilly's character. Yeah. That's really why you cared. Everything else was just kind of there to fill in the slot. But then you got movies like -1, right, where it sort of brings it back to that compelling human story. And once again, no spoilers because J-Man has not seen it. All in good time. But Godzilla -1 returns to the 54 style of having a compelling human story and having the monster be effective. Like, you feel the gravity of the situation when Godzilla's on screen. For this one, it's more like it's for the people who stuck around, who sat through all the movies, and you kind of come to a finale of sorts until they reboot in 2016, which eventually we can get to Shin Godzilla 2. No, 2016, Carter, because 2014 is America. I'm talking about 2016, the true return, because that's when Toho started making Godzilla movies. So 2016's Shin Godzilla, you guys might find it interesting, but you might find that it's very talky. Like, there's a lot of scenes of dialogue. I'll put it to you this way. You know how how people criticize the prequel trilogy for being too political? Like, they're not good because it has too much politics. Well, Shin Godzilla is that. I mean, there's a reason why it's like that. Like, it was specifically designed to be so. But still, it is a pretty good Godzilla movie when you get to the scenes with Godzilla. The human cast isn't boring per se. They got their own personalities, and you're kind of feeling the gravity of the situation. With that said, I think that Godzilla -1 did it the best. As far as like anything after 54. -1 did it the best. But yeah, so Godzilla Final Wars. I told you guys it'd be batshit insane.
Yeah,
that was insane.
About that.
Yeah,
that was insane. That was like being on fucking drugs.
I was about to say, what were they smoking, or how much sake did the writer consume while coming up with this shit?
I think they just wanted to have fun with it.
Yeah,
it's very self-aware. Like, it's
I mean, the New York scene where the hats are flying off, it has that cartoon sound effect. I mean, it's like
true.
Yeah.
Wow.
which I mean,
You know,
it's not entirely inaccurate, right? Per se, especially these days.
I was going to say that some of the scenes or like the concept, it was like a fucking version of Zack Snyder's Sucker Punch minus it all happening into some girl's head. You know what I mean? Or taking from someone else's perspective.
Don't lump Godzilla with Zack Snyder, please.
I never.
I'm sorry.
I
Ever
have no
since,
desire to.
ever since he said that shit about Batman, I was kind of irritated. Irritated with Zack Snyder. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? I forgot what exactly he said, but it was like, oh well, you don't have a Batman without killing. It's not very interesting, or something like that. Like it's like, do you not know who Batman is? He doesn't kill people. That was one of his big things.
Yeah.
He fights justice, but he will never take a life.
Because he's a fucking pussy.
Oh.
I like the Punisher, man.
But yeah, so wait a minute. Danner, weren't you referencing, what was it, Kung Pao before?
Yes.
Well, it just so happens that it's the next movie on the list.
Oh my god.
On the YouTube recommended Kung Pao Enter the Fist 2002.
I watched my first 2024 movie last night.
What was it?
I watched Roadhouse.
How was it?
I had fun with it. Hey, I love Roadhouse, but we're not talking a 5-star film here.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I mean? I love this. I love Sexy Swayze in it and Sam Elliott in the original, but they had fun with it. It was very self-aware. It knew what it was trying to do. It's by no means the original, but it almost feels like they were doing their own thing with it too, even though it's set up to have the same beats to it and everything. It gets kind of ridiculous, especially with Conor McGregor's character, the UFC fighter. He was actually pretty fucking hilarious. Can't act for shit, but he was over the top, but it was somehow it worked for me, the whole thing. So I guess it's my favorite movie so far of 2024, but I've only seen one.
But yeah, so Godzilla Final Wars, everyone. Stay tuned for next week as we get back on J-Man's side of the fence for, well, what are we doing, J-Man?
We're doing the final two of the MonsterVerse before Godzilla X Kong comes out. So we're going to be doing King of the Monsters, which I'm excited to really talk about that one, and Godzilla versus Kong. So we're going to be, Caleb and I are going to be talking about those two. That'll be next week, either Tuesday or Wednesday, probably. And tomorrow night, I'm doing Rambo 3 and John Rambo back to back on my channel, and Caleb's going to join me. So I'm going to sleep all day tomorrow, or at least after I run my errand. I got to do some stuff, then it'll be a late night. But we're starting early, actually. So if anyone's tuning in or watching this after the fact, we're going to be starting early at 7:30. Have an intermission, get snacks or whatever you need, the bathroom break. But they're both short movies. Well, John Rambo's short. It's a fairly short movie, so it's not like when we did Terminator and T2, where it was like over 4 hours.
Right. That was pretty fun, though. I still have fun.
This will be fun too. And Caleb's first watch of Rambo 3. So
yep, I've seen every Rambo movie except Rambo 3 somehow.
And I think you're gonna. It does not age well in the sense of its political climate.
How about you, Danner? What's going on Horrorwood?
We're going to be talking about spring horror movies tomorrow, which is fucking lame for me because, it's winter 2.0 here.
It's fucking winter time!
So, yeah, I got to catch up on some spring horror movies. That's going to be the extent of my day. From Cabin Fever, Jeepers Creepers, and the fucking Prom Night remake.
Oh, God.
Oh, that movie's fucking terrible.
Oh,
yeah,
God.
well, Snyder disagrees with that sentiment. So that's going to be the fun part.
I never saw the original Prom Night, but I watched the remake, And
by no means is
Hey.
the original Prom Night the one of the greatest horror
No,
movies ever, but
it's a pretty
The
mediocre slasher.
the Prom Night remake is.
isn't Jamie Lee Curtis in that one too?
Yes, the
Mhm.
original.
Can I ask
Yeah.
something before I go?
Mm-hmm.
Of
Just
course.
quick thoughts. Quick thoughts. Did you guys any of you see the new Alien trailer?
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to reserve my thoughts for the most part because for what it is, it's like yeah, you have some familiar alien visuals, which is
That's what I
nice.
liked about it, though. That's kind of like what I liked about it. There's certainly definitely some homages to that original Alien, and even Aliens, I think, to a certain
Yeah.
point. But
See-
I have to know more though. But for a teaser, I think that's all you needed to do. You just had to wet people's whistle a little bit and get them.
See, here's my
I'm hearing it's taking place between Alien and Aliens.
yeah, which is kind of jarring. But look, to be honest, you got 70 years in between Alien and Alien, so you have room to play with it. I mean, I don't know how they're going to get the xenomorphs on the ship. I mean, do they go to LV-426? Are they going to introduce? Or shit, man, if they introduce like because I heard that they're going to keep parts of Covenant canon, so
Ugh.
we're still going to have the whole David created the xenomorphs thing, which obviously is breaking canon anyway. But I don't know, man.
I think those are rumors. I don't think David's going to be in.
No, I don't think he's going to be in it, but they're probably they might reference it because I heard that Fede Alvarez was talking about those movies.
So let me get this straight: is it possible that there's only face huggers on LV-426 and nowhere else?
No, because the whole thing about the space jockey ship is that the ship wasn't native to the LV-426. It crashed there. You find this out in the first movie. So that means that the space jockeys they got the eggs from somewhere, and obviously that ship was there before David even existed. So you know this is what I mean because like okay, we know the canon that it wouldn't fit. With that said, if they want to retcon things like they've already been doing with Prometheus and Alien Covenant, then yeah, they got no problem. And that's why, like, for me, it's like, yeah, there's some Alien and Aliens homages, but I've seen this before. I've seen this exact same thing with the trailers for the sequel trilogy. Now, look, I'm not saying that Alien Romulus is going to end up like the sequel trilogy. I'm just going to be holding my reservations because I know where this road leads. Oh, you get the familiar visuals. You have the sound effect that played in the original Alien trailer.
I'm sorry, but that trend has just grown so tired for me. To me, it is. What do you think this means? What do you think I've been doing this the whole time? What do you think I'm imitating?
Jingling keys.
Yeah, that's what it is to me. I mean, call me a cynic. I mean, if you're excited, all the more power to you. But for me, I've just gotten so numb to the whole. Remember this? We're bringing it back. Remember that? Yeah, I could just go back and watch it.
Well, I wasn't the way they're describing it. I wasn't really that excited, and like I'm a type of person that says you got to show me visuals first. You got to show me. You got to show me what tone you're going for, and I think it was just the tone I'm liking. But after that, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But I'm an Alien fan. I like all of them except for Alien Resurrection and even Resurrection. I can somewhat have a little fun with, but
yeah.
And Alien 3, I'm not a big. Yeah, it's bad, Dana. Don't get me wrong.
I know.
Alien Resurrection is bad. Alien 3, I don't like much either. But I'm. It's like the Predator franchise. I'm just a fan of both of them. So I'll tend to get excited about anything they put out.
Right there with you. It's just
I think the director. I find Fede Alvarez. If you leave him alone, and if he says, "Yeah, I'm proud of this product," I think he'll. Because he was involved in that Texas Chainsaw bullshit movie, and he left, and you could see why he left.
Yeah.
Whereas, or at least he wasn't directing, but him directing this, he's done he's done some pretty good stuff so far, I think.
I mean, he did Evil Dead, right? He did the newest. Evil Dead.
Yeah, he did the remake. So essentially, this is what this movie feels like. It's an Alien, original Alien. I know it's not a remake, but it feels like he's okay. We got to go back to making this thing kind of isolated and fear and real panic and um I'm just excited to see more, see what it's going to be. I just wanted to get your thoughts, Caleb, and
Yeah,
Tanner.
I really just hope that they don't tie this in with Covenant, because Covenant was a huge disappointment, and the changes to the canon was extra disappointing. Like, to the point where I'm like, when they made what's her name, the main lead in that film, when they made her look like Ripley, I'm like, okay.
Just
Like,
stop.
it got to a point where it's like, this is not an homage. This is just grabbing right from Aliens. And here you go. Here's the short hairstyle. Here's the tank top. Like, there's a difference between paying homage and ripping off. And yes, you can rip off in your own franchise too. The sequel trilogy
Apparently.
has displayed that beautifully, I'd say.
Beautifully. That's the word you're going to use.
Well, if you, I
Because
hope you can
it's
detect
not
my
beautiful.
sarcasm.
It's fucking hideous.
Well, yeah,
it's hideous.
That's the joke.
We'll go straight for the jugular. Don't hold back. But also, just for me with Covenant, I mean, besides all the shit that it added into the fucking mythology there and all the shit you were just talking about, as a movie, it was just a boring movie for me. That's why I really don't care for it. That's why I keep saying the tagline should have been, in space, nobody can hear you snore. Because I'm not exaggerating. I almost fell asleep watching that movie in the theater.
I don't blame you.
In the theater.
The thing for me is I couldn't fall asleep because I was too pissed off at what they were doing. Like, this wasn't the movie that I could fall asleep to. This was the movie that I would throw my fucking popcorn at.
You had investment, though. You had investment, albeit a very angry investment. Me, I had nothing. I was just...
Well, you know what? I said it before I saw Roadhouse. I thought Roadhouse was going to suck. The trailer did not sell me at all. I thought this was going to be this looks like it's not going to be good. And I had fun with it and I enjoyed it. So, now some people are really bashing it, saying, so I think we're in a divisive opinion world now.
Well,
more than ever.
I'm all for it.
You can thank a lot of the modern installments in classic franchises for that. I mean, really, because it boiled down to this. It seemed that The Last Jedi really kicked things off, but you could really say it could have been Ghostbusters. It could have been Terminator Genesis. I'd say that it was more so Ghostbusters 2016. It was The Last Jedi, where things really started getting divided because it was being deliberately done. Like, you had these movies that were coming out swinging at the fan base, saying, yeah, I know how much you like your beloved classic characters, but we're going to give you these generic, cheap versions.
You forgot Jurassic World.
Oh, yeah. But, the reason why I say 2016 and Last Jedi is because those were more so in your face. I see Jurassic World, like, as far as complaints go, like, when people talk about the decline in franchises from a standpoint of the filmmakers and those involved with film insulting the audience, like biting the hand that feeds them, you didn't really get that with Jurassic World. Jurassic World suffers from rehashing the same ideas and making it cheap. And the other films suffer from that too, but that you have the added bonus of them insulting their fan base. That's really the only reason why I didn't mention Jurassic World. But yeah, no, you're right.
Well, with those, it's like adding rat poison to sulfuric acid and drinking it.
Fair enough.
I mean, either way, it's going to kill you, but just two of them are slightly worse than the other.
Yeah. LMAO, Danner, nobody in space can hear you snore real good. Great job, guys. Y'all are a success in progress.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. But yeah, so I mean, I hope it's going to be good. Like, I don't want Alien Romulus to suck ass because, I mean, I'm kind of dull or numb to the prospect of classic franchises being bad now, just because so many installments have just ruined it for me that I have to mentally check out at certain points, because if I don't, then I'm making my health worse by staying invested in such. With that said, I can still enjoy the classics. I can still go back to those originals and say, yeah.
That's what's good, though, right? Like this, if this movie sucked, it wouldn't matter to me at all because I got Aliens.
Right.
Mind you, I'm a fan of Prometheus and
But-
more of a fan of Prometheus than probably Covenant, but that's me. I can't speak for everyone, but also it won't. Yeah, if it sucks, it sucks. And I go, well, they tried, but if it's good, then I can say, shit, I can add another one to the
But
an
my
Alien
prob-
marathon.
My problem comes to both the quality and the box office, because if it really does suck and even causes a bit of an uproar in the fan base, they're not going to give a shit. They're going to make more.
Yeah.
That's why I'm very selective about what I go to anymore, especially
that's-
when it's something from a franchise that's been around for decades.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And you know what? I mean, a lot of movies I can wait for, right?
Exactly.
I don't need to run. I don't need to run to the theater to go see it. Like honestly, that the teaser anyway, at least sparked my interest more. Where I'm like, yeah, you know what? That might even be a good theater experience if it is what I think it could be.
Mhm.
But I haven't seen the Beetlejuice trailer yet, but I know
Neither
that
have I.
up too.
Neither have I.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just the thing is for me, like I was telling Danner about this last night. At work, I was playing the original trilogy on the TVs, and when I got to episode 6, and then I saw all the heroes sitting together, smiling, having a great time, celebrating their victory, I started to tear up a bit. Not because the scene was that emotional for me; it's that we had the perfect end to a story. And Disney decided to not only bring these characters back, but to violate them. And then it hit me once again that we will never see that crew together like that ever again, both in universe and in real life, because of the passing of Carrie Fisher. We will never be able to see Luke, Han, Leia, Lando, Chewie, C-3PO, R2-D2. We're not going to see them together again, ever. And that's what really
I'm really curious for you. I can't wait when we do our Rocky Balboa watch along, like our last Rocky number 6. Because I shit you not, you're gonna we're gonna talk about it after, and you're just gonna be like, why can't everyone bring back a legacy character like that and handle it with that much protective care? That's what I think you're gonna say, but I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen it, so I'm keeping to my word for you, and I'm not going to watch it until
we're gonna get to that one eventually too. But but tomorrow should be fun. I know you're a big fan of John Rambo, and so am I.
I am.
And I think, speaking of perfect endings, but yeah, I just wanted to get your quick thoughts on, although it ended up being long thoughts, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Of Alien. Which one of you posted a bunch of, it was like I think it was Dana, or was it you, Dana, where it said it was Tarzan? And it said,
that was
okay,
me.
No, that was
that you?
Caleb.
It said, okay, go ahead, Disney.
Yeah, I'm still waiting.
Yep.
They
That
won't
was
do
like
it, though.
you made a really good point with those visuals. I was like, oh man, that's funny.
Yeah, they won't do it. They won't, because the uproar would be legendary. But regardless of all that, I hope you guys enjoyed Godzilla Final Wars for what it was. I mean, for me, it's easy to get back into it. It's a fun movie. It's something that you can
A little
pop
too
on.
long, though.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, it's a little too long.
It is something that you can pop in and watch with your friends and have a good time laughing at some of the cheesy shit.
My kids would probably watch that.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of like Power Ranger. It's almost got that.
Right.
It's got a lot
Yeah.
of that flavor to it. Although they're all into the anime now, but
Yeah. I think we got a new meme on the channel, courtesy of Danner. Hi, I'm Stalin.
Oh, quit stalling.
So yeah, stay tuned next week for more March of the Monsters. There won't be a watch along on Thursday, as we're going to be going to see Godzilla X Kong that night. So we'll be having a watch along hopefully on Friday. Just stay tuned for that. If we are able to get to it, we'll be watching one of the stronger films in the Godzilla franchise and another personal favorite, Godzilla Against Mechagodzilla from 2002, part of the Millennium series. Stay tuned for me and J-Man when we go on his channel to talk about Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. Make sure you go to Movie Misfits and subscribe to them. Check out Horrorwood. And with that all being said, thank you to our wonderful Patreons for supporting us. Their names will be in the end credits. Thank you to Peter Anthony and T-Con for coming in and saying hello. And until then, my fellow investigators, remember that the entertainment is out there.
I'm Special Agent Spooky Clutter.
I'm Special Agent Carter Sauce.
Special Agent Dr. Richtofen.
And until next time, fellow investigators, remember
The entertainment
is out there.
is out there.